What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cryptologic channel. My name is John, and my mission here in this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys are rocking with that, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. Now, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. Today is May 27th, 2022. It's a great day to be making content. It's a great day to be in crypto. I tweeted something out the other day. This is potentially, probably, emphatically, is the longest downtrend in crypto history. Whereas in the past, years past, when there was a crash or a downtrend or whatever the case, it was instant. It was a complete crash over the course of a few days, maybe a week or so, where the market just kept tumbling down. We're like going down, trading sideways, going down, trading sideways, going down, little pump, going down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's progressively just going down slowly and slowly. Whereas a crash is just like a nuke, bam, everything just went straight to zero, dang near. And this is like continuously it's just bleeding slowly. And a lot of people are freaking out. And I'm looking at the crypto space. I've been thinking about this. I'm like, yo, this is getting very, very, like I said in the podcast, repetitive. It's like, it's a cycle that we're in right now. Everyone's happy for a day because we see a little bit of green. And then we're all freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. And it's like, oh, it's over. And then it's a little bit of green. And then, then we're freaking out again. Literally, the market is at a $1.19 trillion market cap. All right. We were literally at 1.3 the other day. I was making a video, a podcast. It was at 1.3. But that's very interesting. I mean, I just want to start the video off with that. But this video is going to be kind of pretty cool. I put some things together to try to showcase you guys. I want to shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to everyone that listens to the podcast. I have a couple of things I want to announce. I'm going to try and take the podcast to the next level. I'm going to build a website. I'm going to try and get the pod. It's currently on Spotify, Apple, Google, and et cetera, so many other places. I'm trying to get on iHeart, going to get on Amazon. I'm going to build a full-fledged website, get more guests, more developers, more CEOs, AMAs, bring some NFT creators. So I'm looking to build that ecosystem of the podcast as well as the YouTube, and then try and expand it and grow, reach more people. And I want to shout out to everyone that listened to that podcast which is like not crypto related. It was more personal for me. I'll probably do that like once every a month or something, or once every few months, or whenever I feel like it, whenever I feel like giving a break and, like just talking about nothing, talking outside of crypto. But yeah, so very excited about what's to come. I'm looking at making a new logo for the podcast, like a new art design. So I'm looking at all that stuff. I'm very excited. Been planning that out, planning out some projects for myself and the community. That's exciting. If you listen to that podcast, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Also join the Discord. If you're not in a like-minded community, this is the time to be around people that are in this situation as you, that actually, like, in a sense, know what's going on. And we just feed each other information. We feed each other gems. We feed each other doubts. We feed each other positivity. So it's a great experience. Click the link in the description. It's the snip feed link. I do that so I keep scammers from, they have to do extra steps to get in the Discord. So they click the snip feed link and go to join the Discord below. But yeah, with that being said, let's dive into the video, which is going to be sort of pretty jam-packed. We're going to talk about a lot of things. So like I said, the market is at 1.19 trillion. The top 10 is still booty. It's still trash. I just really want Dogecoin out of there, get Polkadot in there. But I think Polkadot will be a long-term winner. I've been saying that for a while, but I really have conviction that Polkadot is like one of the biggest sleepers. To some people, it isn't, right? To a lot of people, it's not. But at $9 at Polkadot at $9 is pretty solid in my opinion, because the all-time high of this bad boy is $55. So that's like a 5x, right? To just go back to all-time high. And Polkadot, like how I look at it, Polkadot is designed for long-term success. It's not designed for instant success. It's not designed to make a quick flip. Like, you buy Polkadot and you set it and forget it. Like Quant, Flow, like those type of tokens you buy and you set it and forget it. LCX, HBAR, you buy and stack it to your portfolio, and it's like safe to put your money into it. Like, I don't know why people don't think like, you know, like, because I think LCX is one, Quant is one, HBAR is one, XRP, XLM. Like, you buy those and you don't day trade those. Like, you just buy them. That's my opinion. And you hold it there. You long-term invest. You Warren Buffett style invest in those tokens. There's a lot of tokens that you can flip, but like Polkadot is one that you just park it. And literally by just letting it get back to all-time high, when the market returns to a $3 trillion, it has been a $3 trillion, but when it goes back to $2 trillion, then we're back to where we started at the beginning of the year, and then we start profiting in a sense to where it goes to 2.5 trillion, 3 trillion, 4 trillion. You telling me Polkadot's still going to say $9? No, Polkadot's going to have an influx of capital flood into it because it's one of the ones that's designed for long-term success. It has VC backing, has great partnerships, has great utility, great tokenomics, great fundamentals. Easily will go back to $55, and I could see it being one of the ones that hits the $100 club. Because I remember last year, that was a big thing. The top 10, like, oh, which tokens hit the $100 club? Avalanche hit the $100 club. Luna, rest in peace, Luna. I got to talk about Luna in this video and next, actually. Luna hit a $100 club, right? Near didn't, but Near could be one that will. We got Cosmos, Algorand as well. I think Algorand, I don't know about hitting $100 clubs in the next year or so, but at least $10 or something like that, right? Algorand has the potential to do really well. But yeah, I really like Polkadot. I think Polkadot could be one that people can be like and sleep on, and you'll be mad. Just like, think about it. Avalanche last year was about $3, $4, and look where it ended up, hitting $100, and now it's back at $22. But obviously, if you had bought in when it was at $3, you would have basically 100 extra money in a sense, right? So I think this is a golden opportunity to pick up some low fundamentals like Polkadot, Flow, Avalanche at $22. Right? That's just my opinion. And I kind of want to see the trend of the crypto market right now as it stands. And yeah, what the heck is going on with XCN? 65% in a day, 248% this year, 110% this month. Like, what is going on? What is this? How I have not looked into this? That's very interesting. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys right now. Let's see what this is about. So it's just chain. It just blew up. Interesting, guys. Chain is a cloud blockchain infrastructure that enables organizations to build better financial service from the ground up. Very interesting. XCN. I think I've seen that before. Someone actually showed that to me before. I just want to look at what's going on with Twitter and see if any announcements that they have. Look at this. Uphold says, would you like to see XCN on Uphold? Man, put LCX on Uphold. Like, I wonder why. It's look at this. It's the #1 crypto today. Very interesting, guys. This is awesome to look at. Like, I love going down these rabbit holes. I'm gonna do it live on the video for you guys. But like, I want to figure out why it's pumping, you know. I'm gonna do some research on this. Why it's a top gainer. If someone knows, leave in the comments below. Like, I wish I knew everything. I don't know everything. So yeah. UST became the worst performing asset in the last 24 hours. XCN is a top asset. Let me know in the comments. If not, I'm gonna find out what's going on. I'm gonna throw it in the Discord. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, with that being said, that's enough with the market. I'm gonna go on to the news and talk about some things. Terra 2.0 reveals Luna airdrop and launch date. It's official. They're launching Luna 2. A lot of people are staying away from it. I'm personally not buying Luna 2. I would rather just buy Luna Classic, which I already did. I bought, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I bought like a $10 along, like, you know, and like a couple weeks ago, and I'm just leaving it there. I'm like, whatever. I just do $10 at it. I don't think it'll ever come back. Who knows? I said in the Discord before, hey, Ethereum Classic is useless. Ethereum Classic has gone a pump before. It depends. They could be burning tokens. If they burn tokens or etc., like, who knows, right? We don't know. Like, we'll see what happens. Terra's team revealed the date for the launch of the new chain, as well as when Luna holders can expect to receive their airdrop. My Luna's on KuCoin, so I don't know if I'll get the airdrop. I think you need to have it on their wallet or something like that. And right here, from the official Twitter thread, it says, yesterday we said Terra 2.0 is coming. And this is the date, May 27th. So yesterday, May 26th. So tomorrow it arrives. The community has been working around the clock to coordinate the new chain's launch. Subject to potential change, we expect Terra to go live on May 28th, 2022 at around 6 a.m. UTC. It's a whole new blockchain. They're not forking it or anything. It's a whole new blockchain. So the first block of the new chain will be produced following a supermajority of interconnected validators running simultaneously. Wow. So they're going to turn the original Luna into Luna Classic. So it says here that the amount of Luna you will be eligible to receive will be determined by the types of tokens you held on the Terra Classic chain. The time period you held these tokens based on pre-attack and post-attack snapshots and the quantities of tokens held. So pre-attack, May 7th, that was the blockchain production number. It was May 7th. And then after, so the two snapshots that they're using is May 7th and May 27th. So if you had bought, wow. So May 27th is everything after May 7th. So 20 days after. So if you had bought tokens prior to May 7th, then you're going to get a certain amount, percentage. And if you had bought tokens after May 7th up to May 27th, which is today, then you're going to get a certain amount too. So anyone that buys tomorrow or whatever the case may be is not going to get anything. So you had to have bought today and then in between that 20-day time frame. Very interesting. So I just need to figure out if you bought it on an exchange like I did, like KuCoin, if you're still going to be eligible for the airdrop. Like, I'm going to look into that. Like, that's something I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just feel like you would need to have it on a wallet or something like that. For like they're one of their dApps. We'll see. And I got it from this article. That's something different actually. This is something I want to show you guys. The Luna collapse could be orchestrated by a small group of large wallets. So this article came out, said that they did some research and it wasn't from one person. It was a bunch of large wallets. 7 large sophisticated traders, token millionaires, and so on explored the imbalanced status of UST Luna's tokenomic design. Most likely on May 7th, they started moving UST liquidity out of Anchor Protocol. And yeah, then they started to aggressively move liquidity from Luna to Ethereum via wormhole bridge infrastructure. This is crazy. Yeah. And I'm going to read this tweet right here explains what they said. It says, our on-chain investigation revealed that a small number of players identified vulnerabilities early into the UST DPEG, specifically in the relatively shallow liquidity of the curve pools securing Terra USD's peg to other stablecoins and moved to exploit these by first. They withdrew UST funds from Anchor Protocol on Terra, so they were moving liquidity, bridging these funds from Terra to Ethereum via the wormhole infrastructure, swapping significant amount of UST to other stablecoins in Curve's liquidity pools, and then during the depegging process, likely arbitraging inefficiencies between various pricing sources, Curve, decentralized exchanges, and centralized exchanges by buying and selling positions between centralized exchange and decentralized exchange markets. As such, we refute the popular narrative of one attacker or hacker working to destabilize UST. The depeg of UST could have have resulted from the investment decisions of several well-funded entities to abide by risk management constraints or alternatively to reduce UST allocations deposited into Anchor in the context of turbulent macroeconomic and market conditions. So if you guys want to continue reading this, go ahead. These are the wallets. One was an EIP 1559 user. This one was a Celsius wallet. This was an ETH wallet. Heavy Dex Trader, Smart LP, Token Millionaire, and Token Millionaire. So this basically means that he's a millionaire because he's a millionaire basically. Very interesting. So they found the wallets that they think that is responsible for the UST attack. Very, very interesting. And you can see the candles right there. So this whole article has the breakdown of the investigation. So this is very, very crazy right here. Insane. There you go. It shows what they did. Wow. That's crazy. You guys go down the rabbit hole and read that. And let me know what you guys think, because I'm gonna read that and I don't want to bore you guys on the video. Yeah, you guys check this out if you guys are bored, or like, this is something interesting stuff. You can learn something new. I'm gonna be reading this more after like tonight or something like that. But yeah, I also want to go to the next part here. I've done with some Luna stuff. Shout out to Tokenizer. I'm on his podcast next week. We already pre-recorded it. I think it should come out Monday. I'll let you guys know when it comes out. I'll post it. But yeah, he tweeted this out. I had to share this on the channel. Large part of crypto is decentralized rather than truly decentralized. That's very, 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 very critical thing to think about. It's like a lot of these are decentralized rather than truly decentralized. Luna lied to a lot of people. The arrogance of Do Kwon led a lot of people to be hurt, and the fact that they're able just to start up a new Luna 2 within 20 days. I don't know. Are you really like? I know that there's gonna be some people that are gonna put their money in because they're desperate to get their money back. Supposedly, they're gonna lock up the tokens for a certain amount of time so they can't dump on the newer investors. Like, there's a lot of things going on where I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna do some research on it. I wasn't personally ever invested into Luna. I never really cared for Luna, even when it was in the top 10, when it was thriving. Anchor Protocol. I wanted to put money on Anchor Protocol. That was the most I was gonna do. When I was like, when I take my XRP profits, or when I take LCX profits, or when I take my big profits, right? The big profits, like to say LCX hits $10, those type of profits, $100 LCX, and I take out, like $100 grand, $200 or whatever. That was where I was gonna put my money on Anchor Protocol. And if I did that, if I had that money now and I did that, I would have lost all my money. Isn't that crazy? So now it's like, man, like, what do you do at that point? Like, am I gonna trust another protocol like that offers that type of APY and is decentralized and stuff like that? Because imagine you put $100 grand into your Anchor Protocol with your profits to live off of the interest or whatever, and it's gone. You put $100 grand in there, 20% APY, that's $20,000 a year or whatever. Like, you can't live off of that, but that's free money that's coming in your account, right? So very interesting. That's a good thing to think about. I love that. And this is cool because we're gonna go straight to LCX. I kind of put it in the middle because I feel bad for when I put it at the end and I make everyone watch the video, even though I have timestamps. But kind of wanted to throw LCX right in the middle because that's like my favorite holding with next to XRP. And I just wanted to throw this on there. This was published on May 24th, and LCX is getting some recognition. It has an article written about it on Calcline Media. Why is LCX crypto gaining attention? And they go through and they break down what LCX is, which is a regulated digital currency exchange. The keyword regulated. The LCX utility token powers the LCX.com platform and the LCX exchange. LCX has a market cap of 48 million, still undervalued, with only 10,348 token holders. Cryptocurrencies are becoming a major topic of discussion in global forums. The World Economic Forum is the latest to hold discussions on cryptocurrency. And then we all know Monty is on the board of directors at the World Economic Forum. And the LCX crypto has been grabbing attention since the conference kicked off themed Working Together, Restoring Trust. LCX is a member of the World Economic Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution. That's why I think LCX is designed to win. It's going to be one of the exchanges that survive. This is amazing though. This is really cool that LCX is getting recognition more. This is pretty cool. Look at this. And yeah, I mean, this is cool. I love that LCX is getting some recognition, name recognition. It's pretty dope. And then next thing I want to showcase is shout out to Nut Crypto Angel. She is the LCX queen. She made a really dope thread about the World Economic Forum's guide to getting started in crypto. So she says why the World Economic Forum wants you to learn about Bitcoin and Ethereum. World Economic Forum acknowledges the relevance of cryptocurrencies and wants CEOs, product managers, technology professionals, corporate leaders, and more to have a guide on how they can apply cryptocurrencies to their work and life. It's awesome because she goes on to say that they're basically saying like, hey, crypto is a new asset class, and then they list some projects, and she says, let's take a look at the list of projects. Only legit projects are mentioned. Algorand, which is I think the pillar of sleeper, I guess sleeper fundamental tokens, right? That's part of the ISO 20022. And I love LCX. A lot of people think LCX is like just an exchange, but LCX has so much more to do. But I think Algo is going to be a powerhouse, right? Just like Polkadot. But I think for some reason, the fact that Algo is only like a few amount of cents is just mind-boggling. Because obviously, Polkadot is $9. You still need to put up a pretty penny to get 1,000 Polkadot, right? Or 100 Polkadot, whatever. But that's the reason why I would put Algo in front of Polkadot, because of the value, right? It's only 35 cents. But I think Algo could be a top 10. LCX, I'm not sure it'll ever be a top 10. Maybe, depending on what happens when the purge comes and like other exchanges get nuked. But I can see LCX being very stable, being a $50, $100, $200 exchange token value, right? Algorand being in the top 10, being, $17, $20, $30 or something like that, right? At 35 cents. I think you can accumulate a lot of Algorand for a couple $100 a week, whatever, and over a course of a year, you'll have thousands upon thousands of Algorand, and that could turn into a very positive investment for you. And speaking on terms of just money, right? But I love it. I don't know why they list Cardano. I mean, Cardano is gonna survive because it has the backing and everything. Cello, I have mentioned Cello before. I love Cello. Solana can't scale, crashes too much. XRP, stellar. But yeah, and she said, finally, we reached a section of compliance and regulations. Very good news for LCX. They list MiCA, the European Union, everything that has to do with LCX and their compliancy, because LCX is already compliant with MiCA and the EU. They're good to go. So the link in the guide's right there. Shout out to Heidi.eth. Yeah, she does a great job for the LCX community. I want to shout her out. And the next thing I want to showcase here is Dino Crypto Dad. He says, this is the time you can put a measly $10 towards something and get the same amount as others did that invested $100 just a few months ago. That's so crazy to think about, is it not? It's like, this is the time you can put $10 towards something and get the same amount as others did that invested $100 a few months ago. Think about it. That's at a lower scale level, right? But think about Quant. When Quant was over $100, it was $150, right? To get one Quant. Right now, you put $150 in, you're getting over 2 Quant, maybe 3, right? If you put in 200, you round up to 200, you're gonna get 3 Quant, 3 or 4 Quant. And if you go to LCX, same thing. LCX, you put $100 in back then, like it was like 20 cents or whatever. Now it's 6 cents. You're getting like triple the amount. It's insane. It's just insane. And the last thing I want to talk about here is this. Billionaire Bill Miller calls Bitcoin insurance against financial catastrophe. He says Bitcoin functioned without the Fed and without any interference during times of market turmoil, concluding that it's an insurance policy the way I look at it. And this guy, Bill Miller, is a billionaire investor. He's like the bullish version of Warren Buffett, in my opinion. I feel like Warren Buffett's the bearish version because Warren Buffett likes to buy dips and he likes to buy and hold long term. This guy's a bullish and thinks positive. So this guy explains crypto or Bitcoin for the elites, right? He says when the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan, Western Union stopped sending remittances there or taking them from Afghanistan. But if you had Bitcoin, you were fine. Your Bitcoin is there. You can send it to anybody in the world if you just have a phone. And he started talking about more about the Fed, right? He said when the Fed stepped in and started gunning the money supply and bailing out, in essence, the mortgage rates, Bitcoin functioned fine. There was no run on Bitcoin. The system functioned without the Fed and without any interference. Everybody got their Bitcoin. The price adjusted, and when the Bitcoiners realized, wait, we're going to have inflation on the road, Bitcoin went through the roof. It's an insurance policy, the way I look at it. Because he criticizes Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says it doesn't produce anything, and that he wouldn't take all the Bitcoin in the world for even $25. That's what Warren Buffett says. Bruce Miller says he said that Bitcoin is a non-productive asset, and therefore he can't value it. Fair enough. If the only thing that you think you can value our productive assets, then no one's making you buy it, right? So ignore it. I believe, yeah. So he said just ignore it, right? He says he later followed his comment adding the objective. This is the objective of investing is not to own productive assets. The objective is to make money. So he's famous for building portfolios, making a lot of money, and he put half of his net worth into Bitcoin earlier this year. So it's very interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is funny because Mike Novogratz had a $300 million loss. Well, Galaxy Digital lost $300 million on Luna, and then I believe Mike Novogratz went from $10 billion to $2 billion from his Luna. Very interesting. But yeah, this is back, and this is what I want to show you guys. He put 50% of his portfolio in Bitcoin, so he's bullish on Bitcoin. If you have it, the government can't take it away from you. So I think Bitcoin is better than gold. So he's very bullish. Look, Buffett is wrong. So there is people that are gonna advocate for crypto. Billionaires. So listen to the billionaires. They're out there, right? And this is back in 2014. 2014. He said Buffett is wrong about Bitcoin. Everyone thought he was crazy because he was supporting Bitcoin. He's bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be the last digital currency. I just look at it as crypto in general. So look at this. 2014, this guy has been backing crypto against Warren Buffett. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I mean, that was like a 26-minute video, 30-minute video. Yeah, very interesting, right? I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I have a generic channel for crypto news. If you guys made it this far, I want to shout out to everyone that listens. But yeah, I'm rebranding the podcast in a positive way where I'm going to make a new logo and do cool stuff. I'm very excited for the future to come. I got a major announcements coming. I say that every time, but I'm working behind the scenes. I'm by myself. I have a crypto. I have someone working on me with this project. I have been working on a couple projects as a studio. We're building something together. Join the Discord if you guys want some updates on that. I'm building, you guys. I'm creating and I'm building. It's gonna take some time, but I'm on myself, one man team right now with some other people, but yeah, shout out. Oh, of course, I'm not a one man team. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to Silver Stranger. Shout out to Code Serial, Legions, Stro. Shout out to Stro. Shout out to Clerkio. He's the bear in the Discord. Shout out to everybody. Nonchalant Steve. Everybody that I can think of the top of my head. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. I'm going to keep bringing as much value as I can for you guys. I'm going to expand the Discord. Get more people in there. Get more awareness to the channel. We're going to make it, you guys. We're going to be all, crypto's going to be here to stay. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to look back 10 years from now and go, man, like, glad I never quit. And continue growing in this crypto space because it's only going to go up. Right? If you just zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Make that money. Buy these dips. Make that money. Side hustle money. DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats. Go make that side hustle money. $50 a day, $35 a day makes you $1,200 a month. $35 a day. That's 1 or 2 orders a day and you're done. 1 in the morning, 1 at night. One $15 order, $20 order in the morning, one $10, $20 order at night. Maybe 2 or 3 if you have to. Make that $35 a day. That's $1,200 a month that you can just literally just throw into crypto. And I believe that's $14,400 a year into crypto. That $14,000 can easily turn to $140,000. That's a 10x. You guys know that, right? That's a 10x. So if you 2x here, 2x there, 2x 5 times. I don't know if the math makes sense, but essentially, if you have your portfolio in there and you got quant and quant goes to $400, you have like $5,000 in the quant, and it goes to $400, right? You have if you have freaking $3,000 in LCX, it goes to $5. $35 a day, $1,200 a month. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Shout out to all you guys. I love every single one of you. Stranger Things 4 came out. Obi-Wan came out. I watched Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was amazing. Yeah. Can't wait to watch Miss Marvel. Can't wait to watch Thor 4. You guys, I love movies. I love shows. I've been putting them on the back burner because of crypto, but find some time to enjoy yourself, man. Find some time to relax and treat it like a reward for yourself if you had a long day of studying. Sometimes I do that. I wind down and I just kind of like relax and just watch some stuff. But other than that, I'm all in on crypto. I'm researching. But yeah, I've extended this good conclusion long enough. I will see you guys on Monday. Great podcast coming on Wednesday. Tokenizer podcast also coming on Monday as well. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.